Hello and welcome. The holiday season is among us. So today we are going to show you a glimpse of our holiday collection. I'm going to show you how to do the Amanda, which is a super fun, intricate, wavy kind of style. It's fantastic to wear by itself. It's also a great base for giving a lot of fullness and texture to any up style. So you can use it in multiple ways. I went ahead and prepped my lovely model here with Super Skinny shampoo and Super Skinny conditioner at the wash house. And when we came back here, I applied our Super Skinny serum, Palmolive Super Skinny serum. This is part of our smoothing category, and it is an amazing product that helps you blow dry smoother, sleeker hair faster by reducing blow dry time. It has an amazing scent that guests absolutely love, and the bottle lasts forever as you use a small amount. So I went ahead and applied that to all of her damp hair, towel dried, and blew her out using my 413 sculpting brush and my Palmolive Express Ion dry blow dryer using a flat wrap technique to get her as smooth as possible. She's very curly, so you can really see that it has helped me achieve a nice smooth style on her extremely curly hair. After that, I went through and I applied a small amount to my hand, emulsified that really well in my palm, and applied to her dry hair. I then went through with my Palmolive Express Ion Round Extra Large and my Express Ion Dry, and I smoothed her out a little bit more so that we have a nice smooth base, because we want a lot of wave, but we don't want the frizz. So we want to make sure we get a nice smooth starting point. I'm going to take that. You'll notice when I'm blow drying with my round brush, I'm following my brush with my blow dryer attachment so I can direct the air straight to the brush away from the guests. And the unique corkscrew shaped bristles will help me get that great tension and really apply the proper heat and tension to get her as smooth as possible. So let's start our style. To begin this style, I'm going to brush her hair back with my 413 sculpting brush. I'm then going to part her off. I'm going to be utilizing our Palmolive Pro Sticks. I love the Pro Sticks for a myriad of reasons, but they're great for sectioning, they're great for weaving, they are coated in microbands, so they're extremely easy to sterilize and sanitize. So I'm going to start, take a center section. You can use your fingernail or your Pro Stick, whatever you're most comfortable with. I'm going to make a zigzag part straight down the center of her head. Then, turn her around. I'm going to bring that down to the high occipital, low crown. Place my finger right at the back side of her ear and take a straight horizontal line from that point to right behind the ear. Clip this out of the way. Repeat on the other side. Nice clean parting. And this will be our first section. So we'll go ahead and section that off. Keep that nice and out of the way. Our next section is going to be on the side of the head. So with this center part, we then have one large section here. We're going to take an additional horizontal part from the recess back to the high crown area. Kind of right along that parietal ridge. Smooth my section. And And then we have our first 3 sections. We'll go ahead and repeat that process on the opposite side. When we finish our sectioning, we will end up with 5 sections. So here's our recess, back to the low or the upper crown area, horizontal parting. Smooth out our section. And clip. And here's our last section. So this technique utilizes a 4-strand braid. For those of you who haven't done a 4-strand braid, it's really a simple braid. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it now. I have watched a lot of people do 4-strand braids in many different ways, and this is the way that works best for me. So we're going to take our first section, part that section in half, and then each of those sections in half again, so that you end up with 4 equal sections, approximately. All right, so we're going to start from our left over here. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go over, and then under, and then over. Okay, go back to the left side, over, under, over. And then over, under, over. Over, under, over. And as you move down from the head, it does get a lot easier as the sections become more defined. Over, under, over. And when you run out of hair, go ahead and secure it with an elastic. This is where it comes in real handy to have the 4 sections be really even. Unfortunately, her hair isn't extremely. And there's our 4-strand braid. It's a beautiful braid. Our Express Ion Smooth up to 350 degrees. I love that it has a digital readout, so you know exactly what temperature it is and when it has reached that temperature. So we're at 350. I'm gonna go in and kind of push up to create in a more elaborate wave pattern right there at the very start. Spray my section with hot off the press, Paul Mitchell's Thermal Protection Hairspray. I love this product for all of my guests who use heat styling tools. It not only protects their hair from the thermal damage from using heat styling tools, but it also creates a humidity resistant barrier, which helps that style last longer. So we're going to kind of compress our braid and then stamp it with our smoothing iron. And I'm pressing up, really relaxing that braid as I move it up. And we'll unclip, flip that section up over to the top of the head, and clip to allow it to cool completely. I'm going to then move on to this side, and then I'll start at the top on her opposite side and there, and we'll finish at the back. So we'll have 5 braids total. to allow her to cool for a few minutes until all of the braids are completely cooled so that it really stamps in this nice wave pattern. Our guest hair to completely cool, so we're going to start by removing our elastics, and then we are just going to take our fingers and run through to release all this awesome wave. Look at that. So the few things that I have learned in doing this technique is to not wrap your elastic too many times around the end of the braid, because we get into that habit where we're trying to really secure the braid so it doesn't fall out, but we're going to be removing the braid and we don't want to pull any of that texture out by really having to tug on the hair to get the elastic out. So you want to put in enough that it's secure, but not so much that it's difficult for you to get out when it's time to complete the style. Yeah, that slipped right out. I love this technique for, like I said before, using it to create texture in updos or special occasion hairstyles. I also really love it for my daughter, who constantly wakes up in the morning and is like, "Mom, I forgot to tell you last night when I took a bath, but today I want my hair wavy like it's been curled over in a braid overnight." And this allows me to stamp that texture in without having to wet her hair and allow it to dry, because nobody wants to tell their baby girl, "No, you can't have your hair the way you want." So there we have it. Nice, beautiful wave. You can expand this however you want. You can leave it nice and smooth. The smoother your guest's hair is when it starts, the smoother the waves will be. Then go ahead and finish with your favorite hairspray. So there's our style. Nice and wavy and organic and very now with the straighter ends. You can even kind of rouge those up a little bit, add a little body through the ends to give a nice full look. And pulling up into an up style, you can see just gives it amazing texture and lots of dimension. So this style is so versatile. I hope you guys take the time to try it out, play with it, see what it does for some of your updos, see how you like wearing it on its own. And don't forget to tag us with your beautiful pictures of your lovely creations at #PaulMitchellUS. Thank you and have a great day.